Hi all, welcome to another Pick-up and reading. This time around the theme is going to be who or what is draining your energy, why, and what you can do about it. Because as a collective, I've been hearing stories about how people are getting triggered, myself included, and I thought this would really help my folks out here getting to understand the trigger at a deeper fundamental level, right? Because if we keep denying the trigger or running away from it, if we run away from it or if we don't face our fears, the past patterns will keep repeating. It's as simple as that. The moment we choose to embrace this trigger, accept it, not fight it, that's when we have, when we get to understand a deeper part of ourselves that we didn't know we had or existed. So this is going to be the theme of the reading. We'll be using three cards as usual, three piles. The first pile is the Daughter of Wands card. We'll be using the wild unknown deck for this purpose. The Daughter of Wands card. The second pile is the Judgment card in reverse. I thought this reversal was kind of, it had to be in this reversed position to make sense. So I'm keeping it as it is. This is the second card, the Judgment card. And the third is the Seven of Cups card right here. Okay. Here are the piles up close. Okay. You know how to choose a pile. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Hold that breath for 3 or 4 seconds or even more, and then gently release it. After you do that, select a pile that you are instantly drawn to. You could also be attracted to more than one pile at the same time. Okay? So if you were drawn to the Daughter of Wands card, which is the Page of Wands in this deck, we ask the question, who or what is draining your energy? Being too defensive. But to your credit, pile one, you worked really hard to be where you are. You've done all the work, all the healing work. You've started setting strong boundaries. You know who you are. And you've started embracing your fullest authenticity. But there could have been threats looming in your energy field horizon that it has made you safeguard your heart chakra to the point of closing it off. This is the problem here. Closed off heart chakra. Feeling triggered. You could have felt triggered by nothings. People say something, say, I like strawberries, and you get triggered because you don't like strawberries. How dare they mention strawberries in your energy field when they know you don't like strawberries? That's the energy that I get here. Very sorry, Pylon. I'm very sorry you're going through this. But it's not about the other people. It's not about those who are triggering you. It's about you. That's how tarot works, right? Never point fingers at another person. Confront that fear. Face your fears. Confront that shadow side. We'll draw a few more cards to see the rest of the story. Okay? But a closed off heart chakra is the reason for this draining of energy. You have such unconditional love towards other people. You are someone that vibrates with happiness, pile one. But what happened to you? I feel, since there's a snake card here, I feel you're going through this major transition, this major root chakra upgrade. You're going through this massive level up, and this phase is kind of inevitable. There is only so much that you can control because there are planetary positions out there. There are things beyond our control that we have limited control over. So just embrace this phase. Your heart chakra is closed off right now. You could could be feeling abandoned, triggered, and a lot volatile, is what I'm hearing. Just finding mistakes with people, other entities, and you know, everybody, things in your life. I strongly get the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands vibe from this card. Before you let this, you've already begun a new chapter, but it's a new cycle that you are entering into by transforming your inner self. Your root chakra is getting upgraded. Um, yeah, I feel a very melancholic, sad energy here. You don't feel understood. You don't feel validated. I am here, my friend, to validate you. But we don't need that, do we? It's your validation that you need, not mine or other tarot readers, and not anybody else's, right? Please be super compassionate towards yourself. You're being highly protected by your guides and angels. You don't have to worry about things repeating themselves. You may have a fear that things from the past are going to come back in. That is the root cause of the trigger, I guess. Anyway, we look at the cards. We'll draw 3 cards and see the rest of the story. Who or what is triggering pile 1? My dear pile 1 people, why are you getting triggered? Who is behind it or what is behind it? We'll draw 3 cards. The sun in reverse. Da da da. Ignore my throat. Ignore my throat. The 7 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Who or why is pile 1 getting triggered? As I mentioned, the 6 of Pentacles is all about receiving and giving. Okay? And when I looked at this card and this plant with multiple fruits with pentacles hanging down, I get severe root chakra vibes. You are growing into your higher self, pile 1. You've done all the work as I mentioned. You know what it is like to have crossed the path and come out of it without feeling the weight of how the past pulled you back. I don't know how I said that. Feel so alone, that's the vibe that I get here. The universe wants you to pay full attention to your self-care routine. I don't know what you will do. Please put yourself first and your happiness. Get a lot of rest. When you feel triggered, tell yourself it's okay to feel that way. Because you are in the process of confronting your deepest fears only to transmute them. Not invite the past back into your life. That's the energy that I get here. And my dear people, I don't know if you're tarot readers or light workers, you've been holding your light back. I know I've been there. When we don't have enough energy for meeting our goals, how can we spread that positivity and energy to the outside world? It's not easy, right? And I know that feeling. But you, my dear pile 1, are being asked to not just heal your shadow side, but help people out there who may be going through similar problems with their lives. The moment you do a reading for someone, you will get your answer through their reading. It is how it is. Okay? If you are not a tarot reader or some kind of an energy worker or a light worker, it's time for you to come out of your cocoon and start interacting with people more. I know people have been hurting you left, right, center, and middle, but that's not justification enough to close off your heart chakra. Because closing off your heart chakra would entail a significant stop to your manifestations. The heart has to feel your manifestations. You need to start feeling grateful, more grounded. And if your heart is going to be out of love, if it's going to be filled with vindictive thoughts, your manifestations will be delayed. This card, incidentally, also has a lot of red and yellow. You could be procrastinating a lot the last few days, feeling kind of very triggered and isolated, and that's absolutely okay. You're on the right track. You're being heavily protected by your spirit, guides, animals, your ancestors, the entire spirit team. So don't worry, okay? Don't worry. You're on the right track, my dear Pyroman. Because of this root chakra upgrade, you could also be having solar plexus chakra problems, not believing in yourself enough. Here is a very simple exercise. Tell yourself, I am the magician. I am unleashing my inner magician. Okay? I am a powerful co-creator of my reality. I take back my power from people and places that no longer serve my highest good. Okay. This covert narcissist. Covert narcissists are people who appear to be well rounded on the outside, but they have narcissistic, energy vampire tendencies at their core. There is some kind of a person around you that is a covert narcissist. They can't do anything to you. Trust me, this card is in reverse. This card is in reverse. They can't they can't do anything to you, but you are afraid because of the past patterns. Because you feel just because things happened a certain way in the past, they are going to repeat themselves. I'm sorry to disappoint you. That's not going to happen, my dear Padawan. This person will not be able to do anything to you. This person has strong air sign energy in their chart. Strong air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They cannot do anything to you. Somewhere in their moon, sun, rising, or even Mars, they cannot do anything to you. So stop fearing the worst, is what I'm hearing. Stop fearing the worst. Yeah, right. You got a major arcana card, swords and pentacles, wands and cups are missing. Okay. Pile one, you need to let all those emotions, those heavy emotions out. When you feel like crying, don't contain yourself. Just let all those emotions out. That is one primary advice for you. It's okay not to feel powerful because we as human beings, we're not machines, right? We cannot function with one primary thought all the time. We fluctuate. That's the beauty of life, right? All the detours we have in our life, every single thing that happens to our life happens for us. It may sound cliched, but it has a deeper truth to it. You may be going through a tower moment in your life right now where nothing's working out. You feel nothing's working out, more like, okay? Right. Things were about to come to you, your manifestations were about to come in. That's when something happened, something went wrong. This is for a few of you here. And you started worrying about worst case scenarios all over again. So sorry, no, this phase is not easy. So please be very, very compassionate towards yourself at this point. Cry it all out. Spend a lot of time in isolation. That will help you. Even if you can't sit down and meditate, start journaling. Talk to yourself more. How you talk to yourself at this point matters a lot. You're not a victim. You've been through a lot and you've come out of it. Why would you convince yourself that you are a victim while you're not? You're not. So we'll get to the fundamentals. Why are you feeling triggered? One card from the Wisdom of the Epics of Hind deck, a personal favorite because it's very deep. One card, please. Why is pile one getting triggered? Draupadi's rescue. You want to be rescued. I'll narrate the story shortly. Draupadi, according to Indian history, Draupadi is the wife of the Pandavas. Okay? There are two sides, Pandavas and the Kauravas. The Kauravas are the cousins of the Pandavas, but they loot the Pandavas' rights and take over their kingdom. These are demons like creatures, the Kauravas. Okay? One day, the eldest of the Pandava brothers, whom we call Dharma, Yudhishthira, what he does is they gamble with their cousins, the Kauravas, who defeat the Pandavas. And the Pandavas bet on their wife during the last stage or the penultimate stage. I think it's the last stage. So Draupadi becomes the Kauravas' property because they win her. So what happens is the Kaurava brothers, one of them, disrobes Draupadi, making fun of her in front of the entire court assembly. And Draupadi is enraged with shame. It so happens, I feel like crying now. It so happened as the Kaurava man was disrobing her, she just prayed to Lord Krishna, telling her hands up in the air and calling out to him, seeking his help, calling out to him and telling him, you take care of me, praying to him. How would the shame have been, right? This was 4,000, 5,000 years ago, or 4,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, 3,000, 4,000 years ago. That's when Krishna comes to her aid. What he does is the sari, the robe that Draupadi wears, becomes, how do I put it? Endless. It just keeps coming. It becomes infinite. He pulls and pulls, and the robe comes and comes. There is no end to how much he can disrobe her. That's the power of faith. So, why is this happening? Why? We were talking about the root cause, right? Not what you need to learn from it. One thing you need to learn from it is have faith in the universe. Have faith in yourself, both in the universe and yourself. Pile one. That's the lesson you need to learn. One of the lessons that you need to learn. As for why this is happening, why is this trigger happening? Are you too proud to ask for help? Are you too proud to receive blessings from the universe? I want you to take out a pen and paper and write everything down. How comfortable are you receiving blessings from the universe? To receive stuff, we need to become vulnerable. Are you ready to become vulnerable with your life or those around you? What is stopping you from becoming vulnerable? I want you to take these as journaling prompts and write down everything. Who's stopping you from becoming the best version of yourself, not others, you? How accountable are you for your life's path? Are you feeling like a victim? If so, why? Why are you feeling like a victim? Please use these as journaling prompts. Or talk to yourself. Play this and tell yourself this is the answer. Then you will get the aha moment. Oh, this is what went wrong. This is how I can work on myself to come out of this heavy phase. Yeah. Draupadi is also this fiery energy. So the plus side is, as I told you, you're going through this major root chakra upgrade. You're getting in touch with your divine dark goddess energy. It's coming out, okay? Dark goddess energy is all about placing strong boundaries, saying no and meaning it without feeling guilty or anything, being in your feminine power, understanding the process of manifestation and using it to your advantage, using sacred sexuality to manifest the life of your dreams. Feeling okay with your sexuality. The theme of sexuality also arises. So ask yourself, how am I being authentic with my sexual side? I know sex is considered taboo, but it's not, right? How am I giving my energy to meet my goals? How am I currently managing my energy? Am I directing it at what I want in my life or am I dissipating it? There is only so much that you can do about this phase. You can perhaps alleviate the pain, pile one, but let me put it I'm stumbling as I speak. You are about to enter one of the most powerful phases of your life. Read more about Lilith, Draupadi for that matter, because you got this card. It's Draupadi, Draupadi. Read more about her. Read more about Lilith, Isis, Anubis. Is that a male god? I don't know. But if you feel called to check that out, I'm very sorry. I don't know if it's a male or a female deity. But check out Anubis because I just felt called to share that. I just got this very interesting idea. I'm going to channel messages from the the higher realms. Protect your womb is what I'm hearing, is what I'm seeing in front of my eyes. Protect your womb. It's time for you, those of you who've been wanting to abstain from sexual intercourse, it's time for you to, yes, take a break, clear your womb because you're going through this massive root chakra upgrade. Okay? Why is pile 1 getting drained? There are a lot of eyes on you, pile 1. You may know about this already. Please protect your energy, clear your energy field. I've told you there is only so much that we can do, but there are things that we should do, and protecting our energy is number one on that list. You should do it. What else? For a few of you here, not all, the makeup that you use, if it has harsh chemicals, please abstain from using. Please stop using harsh chemicals on your face because as you upgrade, your body also gets cleansed, right? Just how, after a certain point of time in our healing journey, we don't consume a lot of junk food, the same happens to our body. Stop putting a lot of chemicals on your face, okay? Even if you do, start buying more eco friendly products. That's for a few of you here who are addicted to makeup, who wear makeup every day and the heavier kind. stop doing it. Okay, if you can't, start opting for eco-friendly products. Right. Okay, we'll now move on to what you can do about it part. And for that reason, we'll use the Tarot de Luz deck. Very cute deck that I absolutely love. What can you do about this phase? Two cards, please. Two cards. The Devil. Oh my god. Oh, very interesting. Two of Pentacles. This is very challenging. The same issue of root chakra and solar plexus chakra comes up. You're going through this massive level up. You're going to stun a lot of people, stunning not just others but yourself. Palma. This person that you're worried about, the Seven of Swords in reverse person, this person kind of feels helpless right now, that they can't attack you, they can't provoke you. Okay? But they're living your life. They're living your life. 15 days to 15 weeks. They are living your life. And a new chapter begins. Egg is all about something new, right? It's getting birth. You're entering this new energy, this dark goddess energy. Check out the story of Draupadi. In Tamil Nadu, where I live, Draupadi is worshipped as a goddess. She's that powerful. So unleash your fiery energy. If someone tries to provoke you, you don't have to keep quiet. You don't have to feel small. And you don't have to shout. Okay? In the name of empathy, don't play small, is what I'm hearing. Don't play small. In the name of being empathetic, don't compromise on your self respect. This is very interesting. And this is the Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are, tangible stuff happening in our life. This is happening. This person is living your life. They can't trigger you anymore. They can't provoke you. They can't do anything to you. You've had enough with this person, pile one. You've had enough with this entity, okay? It's time for you to enter this new beginning. Look at the infinity symbol here. Lots of abundance is coming your way the moment this person quits your life, which is happening soon. As I told you, 15 days to 15 weeks is crucial. And very interestingly, look at the plants sprouting from the bottom of the egg. What did I tell you about? You're getting this massive root chakra level up. Your root chakra is being cleansed. All those dark or heavy emotions that you carry from your childhood. To your credit, you've done a lot of work on yourself by now. All those heavy emotions, all those darker emotions, all those negative stuff that happened to you are getting evacuated, is what I'm hearing, from your life. And new plants are sprouting. Wow! If you are into gardening, please start growing more plants. Surround yourself with green color. Wear a lot of green dresses. Activate your heart chakra. Talk to it. Pile one. This is all I have for you. I absolutely enjoyed doing this reading, my dear pile one people. So happy that you're entering this dark goddess era. So happy for you. So I want you to comment below as to how this reading resonated and give some kind of hope to other people who are going through something similar. When we get together, when we share our wisdom, people, the earth becomes a better place. Why keep things to yourself, right? So with that, I'm ending the reading. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up icon. You know what to do, right? Okay, let's get to pile 2. Who or what is draining, my dear pile 2 people? And we have the Judgment card in reverse. You know you have a lot of potential. You know you have it in you to succeed. You know you have all the capacities you need to get the respect you want. But there's something stopping you from getting there. You're so focused on looking at what is in the here and now and becoming impatient. You're not focusing on the larger picture. As I always use the example of a novel or a movie, supposing a novel has 30 chapters, the protagonists are supposed to unite together in the 30th chapter, but in the 17th chapter, they split up. Okay? They split up. Would you close the novel down and tell yourself, convince yourself, this is how it is? My favorite characters are never going to unite. And supposing you're watching this movie, which runs for some 80 minutes, and in the 45th minute, the heroine slaps the hero and says, you're not for me. You're the last person I would end up with. Like Jane Bennett in Pride and Prejudice. Would you shut down the TV at that instant? No, right? But why would you do it when it comes to your life? That's the question here, Pai 2. You are in the middle of something amazing. You're going through something. You are about to transition into your life purpose or what you want to do with your life. And when you're something, and you, oh my god, I want to convey a lot of things at the same time, and I'm stumbling for words. So, why would you convince yourself that things will not happen? Why would you convince yourself that it's the end? Why are you allowing your scarcity mindset to dictate your life? That's the question. That's the trigger. Pile 2. My overthinking, beautiful pile 2 people. You are letting yourself see only the dark when you are meant to rise above, which is why when I got this card, it was in reverse. I wanted to take in reverse for this reason. Now you see the difference, right? This angel, this is an eagle here, not an angel. But in the traditional judgment card, there is an angel wanting to wake up people, using this clarion call, wanting to wake up people to their destined paths. This eagle, and there are a lot of crows here, heavily connected to your ancestors, but you're not seeing anything. You're bent on focusing only on the negative, and this is why you're feeling triggered. Pile 2 people. You have to be called out. Things are happening beyond the surface. Okay? You're looking at the surface and convincing yourself this is what it's meant to be. I'm not going to attain my manifestations. It's very bleak right now, and feeling like a victim. This is how it's always going to be. I'm never going to succeed with this project because it's not destined. Okay. Oh my God, 5-2 people. You're in the midst of something magnificent. Number 21 is the judgment card. Number 22 is the world card. Closing out of a chapter in your life so the fool's journey can begin all over again. Since we're talking about the major arcana, the world card is all about Aquarius season. I think we are in the midst of Aquarius season. So in a few days' time, this is a timeless reading. But if you are listening to this, 18 days could be crucial for you. If you are listening to this reading, not in Aquarius season, okay? 18 days from now will be crucial for you. But since we are incidentally in the Aquarius season, you are, now I get it. After the judgment, 20 comes 21, but for 21 to come through, the world, for you to complete this chapter, this card has to be upright, not reverse. And this is why you're stopping yourself. Oh my God, this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. Okay. So, very interesting. You're stopping yourself from moving on to the world card, the next cycle of your life, from completing this cycle. See, the process is like this. You have to complete a cycle first, be in the transition phase, and then move on to the next cycle. And then the next cycle begins. Okay. So you are nearing the stage of completing a cycle, but you're not letting yourself do it because you are so bent on the negative side of things, the negative side of reality. Oh my God, pile two people. I want you to do this simple exercise for me, okay? You're not letting your intuition talk to you. You're so bent on using your mind, focusing on worst case scenarios that you're not seeing what's in front of your eyes. You're not observing. You're seeing, but you're not observing. Okay, I want you to do this simple exercise the moment you start feeling triggered, okay? Keep your hands like this. With your fingertips, tap your forehead area like this whenever you feel triggered, okay? I felt called to do that now during your reading and I thought it could have a message for you. Please do this as often as you can. You don't have to repeat any mantras, just do this. You will feel a lot better. Oh my God. Okay. We'll now move on to the cards. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Start manifesting the life of your dreams, pile 2. How can you come out of that scarcity mindset? By telling yourself, just because it's like this doesn't mean it's going to be the same way all through the year or forever, right? Bring hope into your situation. Start harboring hope. Okay. Why or who is draining pile 2's energy? Strength. 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Oh, whoa, wow. The Fool card. Whoa, what did I talk about? Wow. Judgment is the 20th card. 21 is the World deck. And what did I talk about? After the World card comes, because it's circular, right? Everything's circular. After the World card comes the Fool card, which is 22 or 0, right? What did I talk about? This is your destiny. This is what you're meant to be doing. Completing the cycle and entering this new phase. But you are keeping yourself stuck in this position. But wanting this phase, how can it happen? How can it happen, pile 2? Pile 2 people, you need tough love. You're being poor universe. You're being so hard on yourself and the universe. You want the best, but you're not ready to complete a cycle. Why? See, the World card is missing here. That's the clue to everything. The World card is missing here. And it's no coincidence that we are talking in the Aquarius season about the completion of a cycle. And the missing point, the jigsaw puzzle, is the World card. Completion of a cycle. And how can you complete this cycle? By stop focusing on worst case scenarios. By start focusing on the light around you. Look at this card. Start focusing on the light around you, not this darkness. Create gratitude list every day. Write down what you want from your life. Write down how far you've come in your life. Be proud of yourself. Don't aspire for the Fool's journey without completing this. It's not going to happen. I'm not disappointing you, pile 2, but The universe does things for us, we do things from our part. It works both ways, okay? It's complementary, it's not one sided, always. You praying, oh my god, I need a new bike, I need a new company, I need this new, lipstick, whatever it is. Just joking, but you get the idea, right? I need this new makeup kit, I need this new luxury car, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to leave it to the universe and just after a few days, you are in fact scolding the universe. Universe, you idiot, you're not giving me what I want. I did everything right. Manifestation, visualization, checklist. How did I feel when I wanted that? Yes, I felt exactly that. Check mark, checklist, right? You tick that off of your checklist. And the third point is, yes, and I surrendered to the universe, but not, 100%. After the fifth day, you're like getting exasperated. Why is this not happening? I did everything right, universe. Why is this manifestation thing? Why is that happening to my best friend and not me? Why? How are people able to manifest the life of their dreams while I am here sulking at my life? The problem, my dear pile 2, is your scarcity thinking. Look at the black region here. This is where you are. Incidentally, you have to acknowledge that. There is nothing wrong in accepting the reality that we are in pile 2. There is nothing wrong. What you need to do right away is to accept this reality. Accept that there are self limiting beliefs in you that need to be healed. There is a lot of self work to be done on your part before you aspire for this new beginning. Okay, this new cycle. Anyway, very interesting messages. I'm just loving this reading. I'm very happy I chose to do this. Yeah, look at the infinite symbol, very interesting. You could also be attracted to pile 1. If you're not, that's fine. This is card number 11 in this deck. Usually it's card 8, but in this deck it's 11. And you got 2 major arcana cards. Why is this? You going through this major. As I told you, changing your mindsets. Your mind is getting ego death. That's the word. Ego death. You could be seeing snails, and the message is to slow down. Okay? Slow down. If you feel triggered, tell yourself, I choose to slow down and enjoy the moment. I get heavy sacral chakra vibes here. Slow down, Ranjani. Talk to yourself like this. Treat yourself as your best friend, Pantu. You are your best friend, okay? The moment you think about complaining to another person about how you feel, you get that grip of your reality. That's the plain harsh truth. Because our energy is dissipated when we complain. When we choose to work on ourselves, that energy is transmuted into the incoming manifestation, right? So choose wisely, don't complain at this point of time. Yes, 4 of Wands in reverse. Throat chakra issues. I see major throat chakra issues here. Not feeling authentic. Who's stopping you from living the life of your dreams? Who, my dear pile 2? Nobody, right? It's only you, not others. Take control of your life. Take control of your destiny. You're feeling triggered because you're not controlling your life as you want to. You want to take complete control of your life and live life king size. That's what I'm hearing. You want power over your own life, and that's not bad. That's exactly how it should be. But what are you doing about it? That's the question. What are you doing about it? Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I want you to repeat this almost 108 times every day. Slow down, slow down. And not like slow down, slow down, slow. Not like that, okay? Not like that. Tell yourself, slow down, and really mean it. For a few of you here, this could be a love interest, okay? If you are in a committed relationship, you're longing for love, that's what I get here. For a few of you here, or most of you here, since this is a general reading, it may not resonate for all of you. In some cases, it's waiting for love. If you're single, you're longing for the one. That's what I see here. Be the one. Be your one. Okay? Don't seek it outside. Write this down if you want romance in your life or love, okay, in general in your life. How can I start loving myself better? What am I looking for in my partner? These are journaling prompts that you can use. How can I expect my partner to fill all of my needs? That's not right, right? So tell yourself, I'm giving myself all the love that I've given others in the past. I take back my love energy or whatever you call it, to people whom I've given it to unconditionally, because for the most part, let's accept it, those to whom we give unconditional love, they take us for granted. That's how it is. So take back your power from people and places that no longer serve your highest good. You can use this as an affirmation. I take back my power from this person who's been trying to use me, manipulate me. Very interesting. So, why is pile? Yeah, what is draining? Who or what is draining? That's what I get here. It's your own self-limiting beliefs, my dear pile two, and you're being bent on saying only the negative side of things. Very sorry, but that's what I see here. I'm just going to channel a few messages for you. I get a lot of butterflies. If you see butterflies, put a big smile on your face and make sure you convince yourself. I don't know what you will do, but you tell yourself, I am happy. It's a very simple statement, right? I feel happy. I feel happiness in my veins. The universe wants you to start feeling more happy. Surround yourself with positivity. Watch a lot of romantic comedies. Pay attention to only things that bring you happiness. Don't watch dark comedies, satires, yeah, intense stuff, intense drama, violence, thrillers, or horror movies. It's time for you to fill yourself with positivity. Start reading chicklet or watch romantic comedies if you feel called to. But you are now being asked to fill your space with positivity and happiness. Yes. One more message, please. I get a lot of fear for you. There's a lot of fear in your energy field, Panda. We all have fears, but it is only when we choose to confront them do we rise above them, right? So you need to start rising above your fears. Maybe it's generational, maybe it's in your ancestral pattern and you're meant to break it, who knows? Yeah, please do this. When you do this, it clears your chakra, third eye chakra. When the third eye chakra is cleared, intuition starts flowing again. else you will be mired in doubt, self-doubt, self-limiting beliefs, what the mind dictates to you, so on and so forth. Right. And please get a lot of rest. You need sleep right now. Okay? So we'll take one card from the Epics of the Hind deck. Wisdom from the Epics of the Hind as to why is this trigger taking place? What is the root cause? Oh, this is very interesting. You could also be drawn to pile one. If you are, I would highly recommend that you watch it, especially this bit of the story, where I narrated the story of Draupadi and how she got rescued by Lord Krishna. In the description box below or in the comment section for pile 2, I will post the segment where I've talked about Draupadi's story because I don't have to repeat it all over again, right? Yeah. So you got the same card, which is very interesting. Maybe you have the same advice as well. Yeah, start asking for help more. Start accepting favors from the universe, from people around you. Yeah, maybe this is a common theme for the collective. Don't fear the worst. So yes, so I am going to move on to the next deck because we've already talked about this. I don't want to repeat stuff all over again. So we'll use the Tarot de Luz deck for the what can you do about it part. What can you do about the whole thing part 2. Two cards. Knave of Wands. I think this is the Knight of Wands. Very interesting. Five of Pentacles. Okay. It's time for you to go for what you want. Rather than, see, supposing I'm stuck to this room, okay? It's locked from the outside. What can I do? I can either cry to the point of, oh my God, what's happening to me? Why is this happening only to me? My relatives, my friends are going out into the open and enjoying nature, having fun while I'm being locked from the outside. Someone mistakenly does it to me. I have two options before me. One, to make use of this time and do things that I want to, right? I can read a book. I have my mobile phone with me. I can, watch a movie, a funny movie, or dance like no one's watching. That's the case here anyway, right? And enjoy this moment. And the second option is, the alternative is sitting like this and wondering, my sister is having the best day of her life partying, and she doesn't even know I'm in this situation. Nobody is here to rescue me. See, this is the difference. I know I'm exaggerating, Pailu, but this is the difference. Yeah, this is the difference. How are you treating each and every moment of your life? What is it that you're doing with your life? Are you moving towards your life's goals? Are you moving towards what you want in your life? There is a ladder available for you to jump. Get the Knave of Wands is ready to go get his prize. But he should be willing to climb the ladder, right? The universe can't do it for you. This prized possession, this manifestation, it's at a higher frequency. It cannot come down to the earth level just so you can bend down and grab it. That's not how life works. So you need to raise your vibration. How? By facing your fears, by doing some shadow work, by pulling yourself out of the scarcity mindset consciously. By doing it consciously, you can climb the ladder. The ladder is already available. You see that here, right? It's not like it's not available. It's visible. The resources are at hand. You have everything you need to climb up the ladder and claim this prized possession. But you're not doing it. Why? You're waiting for someone to climb up the ladder, pull the prized possession and hand it over to you. You lazy lord, pile 2. I'm angry with you, pile 2. You're so lazy, people. Very interesting messages, though. There's another infinity symbol here. You have all the resources you need to claim this prized possession. Whatever your manifestation, heart chakra manifestation is, you have all the resources available at hand. Whoa, you pile two people, what are you doing with your life? I want you to take this up very, very seriously. You can't afford to be lethargic any longer because the Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight in the deck. He has a lot of energy, okay? You have a lot of energy at hand. You have all the resources. Look at the infinity symbol. Whenever I look at infinity, there is also another infinity symbol here in the strength card that you got. Who are you, pile 2? You are so resourceful. Your brain is so resourceful. You're very intellectual, very intelligent. But how are you using your mind? That's the question here. It's not about what resources you have. Supposing you're confined to this room, you have everything, but you're like, oh my god, I'm not enjoying my life out here. Many people are going out to work, getting a lot of stuff to eat, while I am here in the confines of the stupid room. I'm so lonely. People are abandoning. That's the key issue here. Work on your abandonment wounds, my dear pile 2 people. Pile 2 people, I'm going to end this reading here because there is nothing more that I can add. I want you to comment below. I want you to commit to yourself and me and the readers out here. I mean, your fellow people, that you are taking control of your life. I don't know how you will do it, but you're going to do it, okay? Yes. So you know what to do. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up icon and subscribe if you've not done so already. Thank you so much. Pile 3 people. If you chose the 7 of Cups card, here it is. The 7 of Cups card, this is your reading. I felt like grounding my energy even before I start with this reading. This tells me, my dear pile 3 people, you're not grounded enough. You're living too much in the past or the future. Heavy sacral chakra vibes. Sacral chakra imbalances. That's what I see here. It's time for you to focus on the here and now and not worry about the past or become anxious about the future. I also feel very confused right now. Maybe you are letting your mind dictate to you what you want from your life. There is this need for balance of your mind and heart space. If you feel called to do it, please listen to balancing your mind and heart guided meditation. That will help you, my dear pile. Okay, so why is pile 3 feeling triggered? Why are you feeling triggered? Who or what is making you feel triggered? Very interesting. Since this is a general reading, this message may not resonate with all of you, but I see here that for a few people here, or most, you're like, it's your inner child that wants to talk to you. It's your inner child which is saying you, it's your inner child that is feeling drained right now. It's like he or she is like, when the people around you can have multiple things at the same time. They can be the school mommy, they can be the school entrepreneur, they can be this fiery wife, they can be this passionate, whatever, light worker. But why are you so bent on being only one thing? I got it. I got it. Your inner child is upset with you that you're not having enough fun with your life. You are so bent on focusing on your life path and life purpose that you want to be serious all the time. Oh my god, pile 3 people. Pile 3 people. I see that you've not been getting enough rest as well, which you need to. You need a break, pile 3. You need a break from your regular routine. You need a break from whatever you've been doing. You've done all the hard work. It's time for you to balance things out, okay? Life is all about equilibrium, pile 3, right? Don't keep pushing harder, 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 and then get burnt out. I get the 10 of Wands vibes here. Be careful, my dear pile 3. Chasing your life purpose is good, okay? One look at the sun symbol here in this card, and I got the impression of, you chasing your life purpose. I don't know why. This is you bent on this life purpose while ignoring all other aspects of you. When was the last time you went out with your partner? When was the last time you giggled out loud for no reason? When was the last time you had real fun with your life? When was the last time you acted as a teen without a care in the world? When? Answer that question, pal. You know the answer to it. Why be serious all the time when you can have, when you can integrate it with fun? See, the destination, reaching the destination, the life purpose, even that involves a balance of the masculine and feminine energies, not masculine alone. Even life purpose, chasing our life purpose is bad, right? It's something that needs to be filled with a balance of masculine and feminine energies. I don't know if you know about Sri Aurobindo, who was a yogi, an Indian yogi and a freedom fighter. I've read in his biography or in his book, one of his books, that he was a yogi through and through, a saint, but he took a 6 months break from his yoga. What does that tell us? It's okay to take a break. Just because you found your life purpose doesn't mean you can't relax. You need to relax. You need to have more fun with your inner child. Your inner child is desperate for your attention, pile 3. Oh my god, pile 3, people, what are you doing with your life? Being serious all the time with with all the time? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Heavily packing. Okay, 7 to 8, I work on this conference. 8 to 9, this thing, a Zoom call with a client. 9 to 10, breakfast time. When you're watching this meeting, the recording of a meeting, and 10 to 11, something like that, okay? And not giving yourself the grace or the permission to not, how can I put it? How can I put this? This is very interesting. You may have got an idea, but this is you are someone that organizes the shit out of things. That's what I see here. Time. Why would I say time? I said something related to time, right? Yeah, all the time. You organize your resources, you organize your time, you organize. I get strong fixed sign energy for this time. Fixed sign energy, not mutable or, the other sign, but heavily fixed energy. If I want it to be this way, I want it to be this way. I'm going to manage my resources. I'm going to manage my time, my everything. I'm going to organize you if you're not going to accommodate to my timing. Oh my God. Your family members need a lot of pity. Pile 3. What are you doing to them? Poor them. Why are you micromanaging people and stuff? This is draining your energy. Your inner child is not happy at all. Poor inner child of pile 3. I Promise you, my dear pile three's inner child, after they listen to this reading, they are going to transform their lives. I know that. Okay, so please don't feel sorry for them or for yourself. Okay, so we'll have additional cards now to check why or who is draining pile three's energy. 3 cards, please. The Fool. Okay. Oh, this is very interesting. You should check pile 2 because pile 2 also oh, yeah, the same cards. 4 of Wands and Reverse and the Fool. One more card, please. The High Priestess. The difference lies in this card. They got strength while you got the High Priestess. That's the only difference. If you're called to listen to pile 2, please do. It may have additional messages for you. You've had a new beginning in your life recently. A new project. You've undertaken a new project, or there is something that has arrived at your workplace, a new project, or if you're an energy worker or a light worker or a healer, there is something that you've started collaborating on, or there is something new in your energy field. I see career wise stuff, or it could be some kind of a mindset shift. There is something new here that has happened to you. Either you've had this aha moment, or there is something new in your energy field. If not at the tangible level, since this is a general reading, it may not apply to all of you, which is why I'm thinking about multiple scenarios. If you're not working on anything like that right now, it could be related to your career friend or your love life. Something new has taken place, a new chapter of your life. Something new has come into your energy field. Okay, and when something new comes into our energy field, we usually have a tendency to burn ourselves out, right? Okay, let's talk about me as a tarot reader. Okay, um, when I get a new deck, I get super excited to the point of wanting to use it for the people around me. I dissipate my energy that way. Okay, I'm not doing it now, but I used to. Whenever I got this new deck, I used to give out free readings like crazy on my Instagram page. And at the end of the day, I would start feeling irritated because of this energy dissipation. Okay, and I never found that balance until recently. Just because I got a new deck doesn't mean I have to rush through the process and use it right there that day. Okay, I can wait for that, right? I can do readings every week, once in every month, or 2 months, or whatever. I don't have to rush through the process. Nobody is going to seize my decks one day and hijack my decks. I won't let that happen, by the way. They can take my money, but not my decks. Okay, start this down, that's okay. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is, you had this new project or beginning and you want to make the most of it. It looked like you had this premature success, okay? Something clicked off, but at that instant, something also changed. Not in a negative way. I don't know how to explain this. Maybe all those past patterns of limiting beliefs or throat chakra related issues started coming up. Yeah. And this is why you are in this rush of energy. Pile 3. And you got the 7 of Cups. Very interesting. Very interesting. 7 of Cups. Something to do with emotions. That's what I see here. 7 of Cups. After the 6 of Cups comes the 7 of Cups. This is something that you've manifested from your heart space. This new beginning, this new cycle, this new chapter is something that you've manifested from your heart space. Or if it's related to love, this is someone from the past that has come back into your life because you manifested them. Whether they're toxic or they're good, you manifested this connection. Okay? Or if you're a tarot reader or something, you've always wanted to do something. It was a gift that you possessed as a child that you've started tapping into. Okay? and you're rushing into the process. You want to chase your life purpose. That's the problem here. Your inner child wants you to balance things out. Okay? Allot some time for fun in your life too. Don't be too focused on your goals to the point of sabotaging your happiness, because this life is meant to be lived in the here and now. And life is not just about chasing your life purpose, it's also about laughing. It's also about when you touch a flower, how does it make you feel? I want you to do it right away. Go out, pluck a flower, and feel it. If it's in your garden, pluck a flower, talk to it, or you don't have to pluck it. Touch a plant. That's why you feel ungrounded. You need to connect with trees, plants more often. You need to start connecting with nature more often. Touch things. Touch this deck. How does it make you feel? Close your eyes, my dear pile 3. Touch your computer. Touch your laptop. Touch your phone. How does it make you feel? Touch things. You could also be longing for touch. That's what I see here. For a few of you here, you'll be longing for touch. Human touch. If in that case, adopt a pet. Right. Sometimes the problem with you is you know too much. You see too much that other people's don't. And it's not easy for you, by the way. You're very highly intuitive. You know things that most don't. You see entities. You could be psychics. You could be psychic mediums. People who work with spirits. You see too much. You consume not just other people's energy. You consume this, I wouldn't call negative entities, but the energy of, I won't say ghosts, but the entities around you. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but that's what I sense here. So it's time for you. Not all entities that surround us, pile 3, are good for us. So just how you exert boundaries with the people in your life, you need to start exerting boundaries with the entities that surround you. Be it your spirit guides, be it anybody, negative entities, positive entities. When you are about to hit the sack, sleep, I want you to tell them, please leave my energy field. I want to be alone. I want you to be very specific about this intention and tell it out loud. I want to be alone. Else, if not, you will get a lot of vivid dreams. I already have a sensation even in your waking life, you're interacting with these entities. I know it's not scary. You have that gift and you don't have to hide it. But just make sure you don't entertain this constant arousal of attention. I'm not meaning anything derogatory, but that's how you feel. You're constantly on edge, because what will happen if you're taught in schools and colleges for like 24 hours a day? You need rest, right? Which is why we made it for like 7-8 hours a day, right? That's how exactly you should act too. Set a time for tarot reading and your any kind of energy morality that you are into. Set a time for that. Okay, schedule your time and make sure, even when you interact with the spirits, protect your energy. Okay, I'm not scaring you, at all. You have this rare precious gift. It's just that with great power comes great responsibility, and that responsibility of protecting your energy, my dear Python, is yours and yours alone, not anybody else's. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I love these messages for you. Okay, here are a few channeled messages on who or why is draining you, your energy. Okay, I get a very interesting message here. Recently, you've prayed out to the universe for something. Okay, I get two scenarios here. One scenario is when you were praying, there was someone around you whose intentions were not pure, and that is affecting this manifestation and triggering you. Okay, when you set this intention and manifested it, wanted to manifested it, you also shared this news with the other person, whoever it is. Okay, I'm not trying to find fault with them, but sometimes people do have a tendency to get jealous, right? Even we including, we all get jealous. Let us not deny the reality of the essence of what being human is, right? So I'm not perfect, you're not either. That other person is not perfect either. So instead of pointing fingers, we should only focus on what we can do from our end to make sure we're protected, right? And manifest our dream life. So the first scenario is you talking out loud to the universe or praying for something while sharing this information with the other person, or you oversharing information. That's the first scenario. The second scenario is this manifestation that you want is really not right for you, my dear pilot 3. It's time for you to reassess what you want in your life. Is it really what you need? These are journaling prompts. I want you to take this very, very seriously. Either talk to yourself, answer these questions, or write down everything. Is this manifestation what I really want? This is something related to a childhood dream. Yeah. I don't know why I said that, but it just came from my lips. Maybe it has a meaning to it. So, is it really what I want in my life? Is it really what I need? I may want a million things, but do I really need them? Okay? So reassess. It's okay to reassess our manifestations. We're not going back, we're not quitting. We are just making sure we're on the right path. There's no harm in it. The universe will not be angry with us. Yeah, right. We're not confusing the universe when we do that. When we are clear about what we want, the universe listens to everything we say. It's all about vibration, right? Right. So, the number 8 comes to me. Those of you here, you could have had Saturn return in your charts, birth chart. There's a Saturn return here, is what I'm seeing, or Lord Saturn is teaching you a lot of, tough lessons. Saturn is all about tough love, discipline. So he's disciplining you. Now I get it. Oh my God. See, this symbol is that of the sun. This is sun here, right? Saturn and sun are not enemies, but it's in Indian history or mythology, whatever you call it. But I personally don't like calling it mythology, but because I see everything as true, something that has taken place. So Saturn is the son of the sun, okay? S-O-N of the S-U-N, okay? Son of the sun, and they both clash with each other all the time. That's what is. Oh my God, this is brilliant. Thank you, my spirit guides. Thank you for making this clear for me. It's very interesting. I just mentioned Saturn and I thought of this card for you with the sun symbol. There is a clash taking place between your individual self and your collective self that lies deep within you. The part of you that wants the best for all, and the part of you that wants the best only for yourself. So there is this clash going on. Oh my God, this is also draining your energy, my dear pile 3. This is the clash between the mind and the heart, our selfless nature and selfish nature. All you need is balance. That's what is key here. Balance. Saturn teaches us discipline. The sun is all about popularity, having a strong presence, appearance, putting ourselves out into the open, warmth, brightness, light. That's what it's all about. As I mentioned before, you could have had a rise in your career. Some kind of an awakening here has happened recently. Popularity. You could have had, recently become popular in your field. And Saturn is saying, slow down. It's now time for you to learn, not become egoistical. A few of you here, your ego could have started playing tricks with you, saying, you becoming popular. You don't need to talk to these people. There's of course difference between drawing boundaries and not talking to people just because they're not on par with our current level of consciousness, right? Where pride sets in, Lord Shani as we call him, Saturn disciplines us. That's what is happening in your case, Gayatri. That's why you've been feeling triggered. Take a deep breath. Let that breath out, that air out with force, because you need it. You feel so anxious. It's like you want this past self of yours, but you don't want to compromise on this new beginning. You want the best of both worlds. My dear, it doesn't work that way. You have to let go of the past to be who you want to become, right? It's as simple as that. Oh my God, these readings are deep. Thank you, my spirit guides. This is totally on another level, and I didn't expect this kind of depth to the reading. Thank you. So, we'll draw one card from the Wisdom of the Epics. Wisdom of the Epics? No, Wisdom from the Epics of Hind. Lots of throat chakra issues, maybe. Feeling confused, not feeling like speaking, or not being authentic, not feeling authentic. Right. Wisdom from the Epics of Hind. One card, please. We got Krishna's assistance. Okay. Krishna is with you all the time. Lord Krishna. Okay. During Arjuna, we know the Pandava brothers are 5 in number. The second brother or the third brother is Arjuna, and I'm talking about Mahabharata here. If you're interested, you can read the whole story. I kind of feel depleted, so I don't feel like narrating the entire story. Maybe this is about you, this depletion of energy. Just sit with it. Make sure you don't organize your time with a feverish intention. My dear Gayatri, it's okay to relax. It's okay to not want to explain things like I'm doing now. It's okay because I feel kind of depleted. So I'm just going to make you, if you're interested, please read the story of the Pandavas and the Kauravas. That's what Mahabharata is all about. So it so happens that he goes to the Swayamvar, where Swayamvar is this ceremony of princes choosing princesses, and the other way around as well. Princesses choosing princes, right? No, it's always the other way around. It's always been, it's very interesting when I speak now. It has always been princesses who chose princes in earlier times in India, not the other way around. So the princess would garland the prince that she likes. And in Draupadi's case, she likes Arjuna. But Arjuna is bent on attracting Draupadi. Okay? In some cases, in ancient history, the princes have to, they had to show their talent at something. Okay? Anything. Their physical prowess. So Arjuna, it so happened that during the Swayamvar, the princess had to shoot the image of a fish that was placed at the top on the ceiling while looking at the reflection of the image. So he sought Krishna's help with this, and Krishna voluntarily helped. And so Arjuna finally married Draupadi. It was not just Arjuna; all 5 of them married Draupadi. That's another story. We won't get into it. But how does that fit in here? Kind of curious about it. Krishna's assistance. Why is pile 3 feeling triggered? Why? Maybe you feel there is a challenge out here that you can't face on your own. You need God's assistance. If you are a devotee of Lord Krishna, please pray to him. That's, it's a very simple solution. But what is the psychological thing about it? Why? Why you feeling triggered? The pressure of it. Ah, got it. Got it. The pressure of it. See, Krishna helps Arjuna, who is a Pandava. There are also Kaurava brothers who are arch enemies of the Pandavas. Okay, the Kauravas took the kingdom of the Pandavas stealthily away from them. Okay, so much so that the Pandavas had to go to the forest for 18 years, 14 years, or 18. I don't remember, but that's okay. I think it's 18. Yeah. And then they come back, fight the Mahabharata war, which we all know about, and defeat the Kauravas, claim what is their own. Okay, what is rightfully theirs. So you feel a pressure that is unwanted. Now I get it. I get it. Thank you. So, pile 3 people. You've identified your life purpose. You've had this new beginning. But there is no pressure. You don't have to feel pressurized. This pressure is triggering you. And nobody is forcing you, my dear pile 3. The universe is not forcing you. There is no third party, no situation here that is forcing you. That's what I see here. You are pressurizing yourself to become the best version of yourself. While that's good, it's not sustainable, right? It's not sustainable. Let's take the example of economic development. Okay? Supposing I want to become a millionaire in a month. And I get the idea that I have to build a mall or some plantation, some kind of a factory with uranium in it or anything, with a lot of toxic chemicals coming out of it. And supposing I want to build it in a village, okay, with a lot of greeneries, I have to destroy this green patch of land area to make sure I reap the most profit, because in villages the labor is cheap, right? And there aren't a lot of restrictions. Even if chemicals do pollute the area and people die, I'm not directly answerable to people. And so I start reaping a lot of benefit. But is it sustainable in the long run to the people and the planet? No, right? The GDP may increase. I could become a millionaire in a month or 2 months' time, but don't get into the conscience part of it. This is a very gross example. I just wanted to convey the point. Don't get too deep into it. Don't read in between the lines. That's, because it could also get triggering for a few of you here. I don't mean the conscientious part of it. Only the point where you don't have to pressurize yourself, right? Just because you want to become a millionaire doesn't mean you have to destroy the earth's resources or rush through the process, right? That it also gives me a meaning, a message. What are you focused on? Money is a byproduct of your passion. Choose your passion, money will flow. Are you doing this only for the money? Ask yourself this, Gayatri. I'm not blaming you. That's not the intention. I'm here to help you. Or the universe is out here to help you through me. Please don't let me trigger it. That's not the point at all. Are you doing it for the money? Ask yourself. If you are, how can you change it? Reflection of, very interesting, pile 3. This is very deep reading. Arjuna has to hit the fish by looking at its reflection. What does it tell us? There is some kind of shadow healing that needs to take place about money, about your financial matters. What are your beliefs about money? What are the ancestral patterns concerning money in your lineage? How can you change them or embrace them? The first step is to embrace it, accept it, and then sit with it, change it. Right? You cannot change things all of a sudden. There is this energy of rushing through the process that I see here. It's not serving you. You will feel overburdened. You will feel burnt out, my dear pile 3. Don't do it, please. You need to reflect on, see, you could have strong Pisces energy in your chart or water energy. Fish is all about abundance, right? What do you see as abundance? Please use these as journaling prompts. What do you see as abundance? There is something that you need to reflect on when it comes to money and abundance. What does it feel like to be abundant? What does abundance mean to you? What does money mean to you? What does being rich mean to you? This is very deep and I'm loving this reading for you. Great. Okay. We'll draw 2 cards from this deck. Tarot de Luz. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. 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 Very interesting. What can you do about this? The Tower. Oh, shake up. Shake up. 7 of Cups. Very interesting. You chose the 7 of Cups and got the 7 of Cups. Okay. Look at the earth here. What was he talking about? I used the example of the earth, the planet, and people, right? If you're using any kind of harsh chemicals, please avoid using them. Pile 2 had a similar message. If you feel called to listen to it, please do. If you are into environmental activism, please continue doing it. If you want to jump into it, now is the right time for you to do it. Because you are meant to be an earth leader, if that's even a word. You're a spiritual warrior already. But you are meant to uplift humanity out of the darkness it's in it. You are meant to show people the way. You're meant to lead the way. You're a leader through and through, my dear pile 3 people. This is a very good looking, very sweet Tower card. No fire here. It looks like these kids are playing with the tower here and the creepers. They're not being pushed, they're playing. That's what it looks like to me. You're not going to believe this, my dear pile 3 people. Look at the image of the kids here. It's time for you to tap into your inner child energy right away. Do what you feel like doing. Start acting. Oh my god. Heavy throat chakra issues. Start acting in a way that's goofy. Take a break. Love yourself for that goofy side. Don't be serious, poker faced all the time. No, it's not serving you, my dear pile 3. Laugh out a lot. Oh, whoa. Slow down. Anjani, slow down. See, I'm rushing through to give you your messages, which is reflecting the energy of your current situation. Why that rush? Slow down. There is no hurry. Slow down. Okay. Focus on your inner child energy. Focus on how you can make Earth a better place by using your throat chakra. You're heavily connected to water, my dear pile 3. Please use water to manifest the life of your dreams. Talk to it. Okay? I also see carrots here. Carrots they remind me of rabbits, which is all about abundance. When you start following your passion, oh my god, how creepy is that? Okay, so yeah, we just talked about abundance in this card using the image of the fish. Abundance is not the consequence, it's the root cause, right? Money is not the consequence. No, no, I'm blabbering something. No, abundance is the root cause. Happiness is the root cause. Happiness is not the consequence. Feel happy, feel abundant to attract abundance. Okay? Right, right. What else? It's time for some serious play in your life, Pandri. Don't settle on that. Start playing more. Start having fun. Okay? So, this is all I have for you. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up icon. Comment on the video below as to what your experience is. And share your story with the world so other people get to know even this feeling of I'm not alone in this journey. There are people out here who go through something similar. It's kind of, it helps us, right? We all need that validation at a certain point of our lives. So feel free to do it. If it doesn't, it may help somebody out there who wants that validation. So please don't shy away from posting comments. It will help the outer, the larger world. Um, so subscribe if you've not done so already. Thank you so much. Thank you.